I can't remember a time in my life when I didn't have a curiosity about Freemasonry. I grew up near the George Washington Masonic National Memorial. Growing up, we called it Masonic Temple. My stepfather was a Mason, and we had discussed Masonry several times over the years, but it wasn't until several years later when I started asking serious questions. I met John Rank, a past master of Alexander Marshal Lodge 22, in 1994. John was working at the Elks Club on Route 1 in Alexandria, and as a deputy sheriff assigned to that area, I would pop in for coffee every day to do my paperwork. After several conversations over several months, John convinced me to take that first step, which I did. Best decision I ever made. Alexander Washington Lodge was a natural fit for me. As a native Alexandrian, I appreciated the significance that the lodge played in the history of the city. I met some of the most upstanding men of character in that lodge, real leaders of our fraternity, men that mentored me and guided me in my first steps in the craft. Serving in the line at AW22 was more of a lifestyle than belonging to an organization. As a lodge officer, I was at lodge at least 3 nights a week, very often more than that. Twice monthly stateds and weekly calls were the order of the day. You became ritual proficient pretty quickly with that schedule. One of the benefits of belonging to AW22 were the relationships the lodge shared with other lodges. We had close relationships with Elkins Lodge in Pennsylvania, Liberty Lodge in Massachusetts, Constitutional Lodge in Beverly, England, and Alexandria Lodge in France. We visited these lodges, some annually, some every few years, but always on a consistent basis. Our families became family, where real relationships were formed, lifelong relationships. I still correspond either by email or telephone with some of those brethren and their families, even today. Over the years, I had many great opportunities at Alexander Washington Lodge. I had the opportunity to serve my lodge as its Worshipful Master in 1999 and in 2017, as District Deputy Grand Master of the Masonic District 1A in 2019, and currently I'm serving as the Associate Grand Marshal for Most Worshipful Donald L. Straley. Masonry has truly played an important role in my life and has been a real blessing. One final comment: I'm currently serving on the host committee for the Grand Lodge of Virginia for the 2023 Conference of Grand Masters, which is happening this February in Alexandria. We will be celebrating the 100th anniversary of the George Washington Masonic National Memorial on Monday, February 20th. Masons from all over the country will sojourn to Alexandria to watch the Grand Lodge officers reenact that historic event. It will be the most significant Masonic event in our lifetime. I hope you plan to be there. Go to www.grandmastersva23.com to get all the details. Thanks for allowing me to share these few minutes with you.